And we are live. What is going on, y'all? It is Blackwing 2040. We are back for another commentary for the DC Anime Universe Marathon. It's me, Blackwing, of course. I got my boy Tex. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Ready for another great episode.
Yep. I almost lost my train of thought for a second when I just said it's me, it's Blackwing. Like, why did I just say that? It's just like, why did I just say that? Sheesh. But yeah, man, I've just been on my downtime. I've just been going through the episodes that we're not going to be doing commentary on and everything. And just like, I've been watching a lot of Joker focused episodes. I'm just like, all the other episodes that we're going to be doing commentary on are other villains. Meanwhile, I'm watching a lot of filler Joker episodes at the moment, which is
A
crazy.
lot of them are very entertaining.
Yeah, they're entertaining. They are very entertaining. I guess that's what makes Mark Hamill's performance as the Joker so brilliant. It's just great. It's just really great. But
It's
yeah,
very
we
funny.
are. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's his portrayal is it's so funny. You just can't help but just laugh at it. But yeah, guys, we are going to be watching Nothing to Fear. This was the third episode of Batman the Animated Series, and this is where we get the iconic phrase from Kevin Conroy. You all know it, you all love it. It's I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman. This is the episode that gave us that iconic line. And oh my gosh, if you ever go to a convention, you know darn well that Kevin Conroy is going to take whatever chance he has to just say it. I remember when I was at New York Comic Con in 2015, either 2015 or 2016. He's done this multiple times. He just comes out whenever he's doing like a signing, he comes on the chair and he just stands up and he says the phrase "I am back." It's just so cool to witness. Like it's just so cool to witness. The man is the man is amazing. Just
Yeah,
God bless
I've
Kevin
seen
Conroy.
him doing on like comedy. I think he did on the Daily Show, the Tim Daly or something like that.
The Oh yes, Tim Daly's YouTube
Yeah,
little YouTube web series that he had.
yeah. I think
I
that was like
remember
I remember him doing that. I was like, whoa.
I remember that. that was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, we done on enough talking already. So let's get this show on the road and
Yes, sir.
begin. And of course, one thing we don't skip intros, especially this one.
Not this one. Never
Yeah,
this one.
we just if there's any list of superhero cartoon intros you do not skip, X-Men the animated series is one of them, and Batman the animated series is also one of them. You do not skip those
Yes,
intros, no matter what.
exactly.
You skip
Trust me.
them, you skip them, you're doing yourself a disservice.
You're missing half the show. I don't understand that.
Exactly. Yes, you're missing half the show. Oh my gosh.
Same thing with JLU.
Oh yeah, JL and JLU. You never skip the
Oh
intro
yeah.
for that shows. The only time you can really skip a TV show, superhero cartoon intro is if it's really short. I would say that's
Yeah.
the only time. If it's like short, then yeah, skip the intro.
Short or just bad. But I can't think of that many bad ones that come to mind.
There's
I'm
no,
sure there are some. I can't think of that many though.
yeah, there's not that. Yeah, I can't really think of any bad ones as well.
I was going through the Spider-Man shows in my head. And even the ones like Ultimate Spider-Man doesn't really have one,
It
but
don't. It just has.
Spectacular, great. 90s, great.
Yep.
Even like the classic 70s Spider-Man, just it's so snazzy. Oh, look at
Yep.
that art. That's if Scarecrow looked like that in this episode, I was
He would be a lot more. He would be a lot more terrifying.
Oh man.
Man, the art texture for Gotham looks great.
I've never realized how much of like, because I honestly thought for a second this was like Batman Beyond Gotham. Because I swear I never noticed it, but Batman Beyond Gotham isn't that different except for like the tech and flying cars, but the building texture is still the same.
Yep,
So
and yet they
very
also
true they kept that over.
and that Gotham also has a lot of sun, a lot of daytime moments as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh wait, I remember this character. This character made me angry as a kid.
What, this guy?
Yeah, because the way he tells off Bruce, and he's like, "We, the audience, we know, that Bruce is actually a really good guy. Like we know that he's doing a lot for Gotham as Batman." But I remember saying this as a kid. I was like, "You don't have the right to talk to this great man like this." Bring his father into it. I think that's as disrespectful as you can get, man. Saying a father would be disappointed in his son.
Yep. And of course, that leads to the Batman's greatest fear with the fear toxin in this episode. Toxin, the fear gas. I'm at fear gas.
So technically, this guy's the main villain. He set it off.
Yeah. See, okay, it's individuals like him that just really just turn me off.
See, this would work for me if Bruce was like bad at running the company, like he is in some versions. But in this version of like Batman, he's great at running the company. He gives a lot to charities.
He has a heart.
That's what I'm saying. Like this Bruce Wayne isn't an asshole. It's not like maybe like I can't even think of one.
Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, who kind of just leaves the company. Or I'm sure there's some other ones, but it's like in the Batman, like the 2004, the Batman, that Bruce Wayne was also very into like charity and stuff like that, helping Gotham. And people would always like, you're just a playboy. Okay, even if he's a playboy, he sells this city. Like he's the reason this city's still going. Give him some respect. Yep. And that guy would be dead.
I've yet to see like a bad interpretation of Bruce Wayne to just go full on with the playboy aspect. Then again, I would probably say that would be Christian Bale's.
Yeah, Bale's was really like that.
George Clooney's did it as well.
Yeah, we didn't see a lot of Wayne Enterprises in the George Clooney's movie. Look at him. Look at him. He's so lanky.
Why is he oh my gosh, yeah, so lanky. Yeah, that doesn't even look that terrifying.
See, a part of me actually do like the design. I just don't like it for Scarecrow. Like, it looks like a design he would make one of his minions wear, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, the fear gas is red here. Okay. I'm so used to green fear gas.
Yeah, green fear gas.
Yeah. I've always thought Scarecrow was one of Batman's, like, if the Joker was never created, I'm fully convinced Scarecrow might have been the one to, like, take off as the biggest villain. Because he's just, the concept of fear gas is just horrible, man. Mm-hmm. Like, just living through your worst fear. God, I feel so bad for Gotham villains. They just have to surround themselves with idiots.
They do. It's just like they just slow them down. They just slow them down a lot.
Yeah, I need you for the muscle, not for your brain.
Yeah, they really made him lanky, and it's just funny how the mask looks like that, but when he takes off his mask, his head looks nothing like that.
The head shape. It's just. Nah, I don't dig this design. This is like one of the only designs that I can say from this series that I don't like. But, you know, it got better, so I can't get too mad at it.
Yeah.
It definitely got better with every time because I swear they changed it every time.
Yeah, so they did.
So it got better over time. It's just, this was like one of the only designs that didn't sell me the first time. Like the Mark Hamill's Joker, great. The Two-Face, that's one of my favorite Two-Face designs. The blue's kind of goofy. But it works for this series.
I got used to it. It works.
Yeah. It totally for this series, it looks really good. You know, if they tried it in like some other version, it might not work. But, you know. Yeah, you need to get some better goons, man. Like, I don't understand. You know, like,
Gotham villains are just not that... They're smart, but not that smart.
He came in with the gas mask. So this is his first time meeting him, right?
Yep.
I guess he just assumed gas would be used. Oh, yeah, this is definitely the first time.
You know something? I'm pretty sure Batman just took that whole version of Scarecrow of what he said and just twisted it to make it in his own words.
I even thought about that. That's actually a very interesting thing because that was pretty similar.
Yeah, I'm just like, wow.
I thought that was an actual gun. I was like, he's packing heat. Like, I don't. Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I was just talking about the mooks, the minions, but you had gasoline. Yeah, I just don't get it. I actually like that. So Batman is covered for the normal fear gas, but then Scarecrow like also has another way to get it into him. I dig that.
Yeah, he has a way to get fear gas into everybody. More than one method.
Which is smart. I wish more villains got to do stuff like that. Like they just weren't, oh, well, he got my one trick. I'm looking at you, Bane. Get something new.
Oh my gosh. Every single iteration. Oh, how do we take
just
down
the pipes. I'm like,
yeah,
bro.
just cut the pipe from his head.
I just don't, Bane, you might as well just fight without it. I just don't get it. I love this living flame. Why the tie's still on fire?
Wow. That is such, again, the storytelling in this episode, the way how that doctor in the elevator was just slandering Bruce and now it leads to this, it makes just perfect.
Yeah, I have to imagine that, like how Scarecrow's toxin work. It works on like maybe the closest sphere in your mind. Because I wonder, I don't think he would have saw this if he wasn't shaken earlier from the doctor's words.
Yeah.
But who knows what he would have seen then? I don't know. Like I know he has Robin at this point in his life, so maybe he would have saw Dick dying or something,
Yeah.
or Alfred. And see, in this episode, the cops are cool with Batman. They're like, hey, "What's wrong with you?" Like that. He just said he's just a guy. They
Yep.
understand him.
Not really stopped him. He got away.
Yeah. Did he get the money?
No, he torched them. He took some money and torched the rest. The animation looks different. Yes, I can see what you mean. Every episode has different animations. As you can see how in the first episode it looks like a lot sharper and everything.
Yeah.
Here
Like
it
Bullet
looks,
Blitz a lot more loose.
yeah, gone.
I've always loved this trope.
The disappearing acts. You know what I hated? How in Arkham Knight, where you're just like trying to. You remember when you're in that portion of Arkham Knight where you're trying to look at all these people who are trapped in cages who are on Joker Venom and everything,
Oh,
and then you turn around, Batman is behind you. It's like, oh, that's
oh
what.
yeah,
That
you're
feels.
playing Gordon. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like,
I was like, yeah, this is how it feels. That wouldn't be fun either.
I was like, oh, so that's how it feels, huh?
That was the second time that game jump scared me. The first time was Man Bat. I was not ready for that.
Man Bad didn't scare me that much, but it was definitely that part right there that definitely jump scared me. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was until I realized, oh, it's Bruce. Okay. He really could have just said something, but it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, this man is sick. Just to when you want to just induce terror to people,
Man just has snakes. Look at him. He's just
how are you you definitely got to be a crazy head to
he's like this feeling a lot. Like you gotta look at him. That looks like a healthier version of his character style. I don't know why. You are. I don't.
you are a
I
lunatic.
just don't
Like, are you
understand.
serious? And back in the Batcave. Again.
This looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he looks tired. Okay, well, what the stubble come from? How long has it been?
I don't.
That it's only been like a night.
It's only been one night and you're already trembling.
Yeah, that man. I mean, I would have shook me too.
I know Summer Gleason's got to be like the DCAU's answer to Vicky Vale.
That's right. I was just about to call her Vicky. That's not her name. This isn't Vicky.
This is not Vicky. Probably an interpretation of Vicky.
I didn't feel like I didn't dislike Vicky Vale, but I guess she was kind of overshadowed like after Michael Keaton's movie, so I guess that's why I just never got attached to her.
She's just probably not that well known as like a fling for Batman. She's just
Yeah, I hear her name dropped a lot, but I never see like that much of her. It's always it's either Talia or Selena.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's always like the ones that are either super villains or whatever. It's never like that's one thing about Bruce that I might miss in the older adaptations. He doesn't really have any normal relationships anymore. It's either like a super villain like Air or it's like Catwoman.
It's barely ever had like a regular relationship.
Yeah, I guess I can't get too mad at it because I'm a very avid fan of Selena and Bruce, so I can't complain about it too much.
I feel like Gotham's got to have like a benefit occasion or event in their city like once every month.
It feels like that. Like Gotham is so weird to me because it's like it's so hard to believe Gotham is poor.
So
the Green Fair guys?
Yep, looks like it. You would think a city that's so dead and corrupt, and yet they have such high society life somewheres.
Yeah, it's like it's an even split. It's like so many people are like high society, but then there are so many like middle class and or poor people.
Oh, so red fear gas from his fingers, and oh gosh.
Oh, is he scared of aging? That's actually, I mean, I guess for an older guy, that actually makes sense. I mean, the fears so far make sense. They're pretty like common fears.
Mm-hmm.
You know, arachnophobia, fear of aging. God, look at his face. You'll never catch me, Batman. Okay, Bruce, you could just pull his leg and make him
For
tumble down
real,
those stairs.
instead of letting him
Let
just
us know.
monologue, just pull him.
Like he will trip down those stairs and he will break something. I promise you. It's a
Oh.
giant bat. You know what? I'm so okay. Bruce, I'm gonna hurt you. Like I don't. That was oh Jesus, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was just Poison Ivy's color scheme. That really stood out to me.
Watch that. Imagine if that was Pamela Isley and just probably just before her, before her Ivy
I
days.
wouldn't be surprised. God,
I
if I had
love
a
that.
nickel for every
Oh
time
my
one of these
gosh.
animated episodes, if I had a nickel for every time one of these stories ended with like a blimp fight, I'd have it like at least 4 nickels, and that's just so weird to me.
There's always a blimp somewhere in Gotham. Always.
And I can't even complain because they're usually like really good set pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So, God, this just reminds me of the joke Ninja Turtles versus Batman made, where they did you ever get to see that movie?
Yes, I did. It's a really good movie.
Yeah, like when they fell on the blimp, it was like I laughed because I was like, yeah, I knew they were here for something. How do you steal a blimp?
Like if Batman is dead, then who's that?
Okay, Scarecrow, I don't know. Like you thought, like a couple of people just tore him apart. You think they could get away from that?
I'm surprised these two are not even scared of their own boss, for that matter, which is funny. Then again, if you look at a guy in a Scarecrow costume like that, you couldn't even take him seriously.
He must be paying well. That, but you get that's in depth in his Jesus.
Ooh.
Oh man, yeah, you literally got up there with the gun and instantly got like beat. Like I just don't understand. Got a laser rifle?
This dude,
Yeah.
they probably had to censor the bullets, but this dude is just shooting.
That's on Scarecrow. That's on Scarecrow. Like he
Yeah.
sent the idiot up there. If he wanted something to be done, he should have done it himself. Or he should have let Batman come in there and just to spray him with fear gas.
Uh-oh.
All right, that looks cool. Is that really what they went to commercial back in the day?
For real.
That is, I would have been so mad. I must have didn't see it. It's like that. Then.
A spot right there just to take it a commercial. It's
that's
to add, I guess to add the suspense. Yo, he would have been dead.
Yeah, I knew they would find a way to save him because Bruce didn't catch him, but I wanted to see what it would be.
This guy is trying to fan the flames within the blimp.
For like a blanket. Like Jesus Christ, man. How they dress? They dress so well too, and it's like, no, you're idiots. I just don't get it.
Vertigo effect.
Oh, here it goes. That's just unnecessarily scary.
Yeah. Say it. Say it. Yup. I am Batman.
That's got to be like like when they heard that in the studio, I bet you they're like, "This is the guy." I'm telling you, this is our guy. Like
this is our Batman.
We can use him for like 20 more years, and maybe a bunch of other miscellaneous things. Like I don't.
No disrespect to the other voice actors who voice Batman.
Oh no, I love them, like a lot of them, but Conroy
he just sells it.
Yeah, like
he just sells it, just like how Susan Eisenberg is the voice of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I like the other ones. Like I like Rosario Dawson.
She's
it's
good
like,
too. She's good too.
everybody has an iconic one. Like, I mean, I like Bruce Greenwood's Batman. He does Young Justice Batman and Under the Red Hood.
He's my second favorite Batman.
Yeah, he's mine too. It's like in another timeline, he could have been first, but that only Cameron exists.
Friendly fire.
Oh, yeah, criminal being afraid of that. I get that. Whoa!
Wow.
That's insane. I didn't expect that.
Yeah,
cartoon
logic.
Cartoon. It's like, no,
we're not gonna kill him.
Gotta show. Yeah,
we're not gonna kill him.
Yeah, I don't got a problem with it because I get they had to, but like, I feel bad for these writers because they just had to force ways for characters to survive.
Yeah.
Oh wow! How does that work?
They actually gave him his biplane in this. That's crazy.
I didn't even see it detached. I'm just confused how it works.
And it's wood and metal.
So many criminals could be geniuses. They just want to be criminals. You get how much money you could get for the stuff you make, man.
For real.
Thank God nobody was in that building.
Hopefully.
I mean,
they would have been dead.
That is a bit dramatic. That is a lot of fire, a lot of explosions. I didn't think we'd see the Batman build this episode.
Yeah. I just love the detective factor to the show. It's really great. Oh, Star Labs.
Okay, I was waiting to see if they were gonna say Easter egg, and they did at the end. Good on them. Even back then, like when comic book stuff wasn't that big, they still had the ability to put like Easter eggs and stuff. That's really interesting.
Yep. Like they actually, well, not really. They just gave a little name drop of Star Labs in the show back in this came out in '92. Of course, you don't really hear,
which you don't really hear about like who. Like, I don't think anybody back then, like, they would just think it's just a random place. Like, you'd actually have to read comics to know what that place is.
Yep. And you wouldn't really hear about Star Labs until, like, Superman, the animated series.
Yeah.
There's no way that guy's head.
See, this is the doggy stuff from SPD. This is exactly this is that scenario. I just don't get it. Except doggy's cool. With Scarecrow, at least this Scarecrow, it's like, I just don't get it.
Your worst nightmare.
Jesus, you can tell they probably want to do something a bit darker, but they had to make it look a bit goofy. They can't go all in with demonic Batman like they do nowadays.
Yeah, they use the same man bat screeching sound effect. Good on them for that.
Yeah, hey, reuse your assets, man.
Boo.
That's scary. Anytime I just see him in the shadows with his eyes just white.
Oh yeah, and the squinting of the eyes, yeah, that will scare you. That will definitely send you shrieking in fear. Wow.
That looks I actually like that design a lot. Oh, he looks like
Chernobog.
Yeah, Chernobog. Yeah. I'm glad you know it.
Yeah, from Fantasia.
I got instant vibes of Chernobog when he was like rising out of like the mountain. Oh man, that looks really good actually.
Oh,
Bullock.
Be careful what you say, Bullock.
That's very dramatic, Bruce. You could have just delivered him to jail, but hey.
I always keep forgetting this scene / shot appears in this episode. I always keep thinking that it appears in like Mask of the Phantasm or so.
Oh yeah, the prequel. Oh, yeah. He looks really young there. Oh, this is a flashback. Because he looks really young if this isn't a flashback. Yeah. Like, he looks younger than like his normal design. Okay, no, that's... Oh, I guess it's just the art style. No, because I'm real with you. I didn't get what you meant until I saw it kept going and I saw his face. And I was like, it looks like young Bruce from Master of the Phantasm. Okay.
Yeah. It looks like it belongs. It looks like it belongs in Master of the Phantasm, which is crazy. Because every time I see that shot, I think it's from Master of the Phantasm, but no,
I would have thought so too.
It's from this episode.
Because that Bruce looks a lot younger than he does in the rest of the episode. That was a pretty good introductory episode to Scarecrow.
Yep, it really was. It gave us that iconic line, and it was just brilliant. But yeah, folks, that was our commentary on Nothing to Fear. It gave us that iconic line, and it's iconic episode mainly for just that line itself. As far as like, other iconic factors to this episode, of course, I guess the introduction of Scarecrow, and that's about it. That's really about it. That makes the
Yeah.
episode stand out, but it's still nice. But we still got a fair share of a lot more episodes to come. Of course, I've been binge watching the episodes that we don't really have to do commentary for. A lot of them have been Joker episodes. I'm surprised we haven't really done a commentary on Joker episode yet. I think the one we should do is the Laughing Fish. I think we'll probably do commentary on that one.
Okay, I think I vaguely remember that one.
Yeah,
Vaguely.
that the one where Joker supposedly dies at the end, where he jumps off a thing,
The
and
first of many.
and he lands in the ocean with sharks. I'm like, wow, and it just ends so subtly.
Doesn't Bruce laugh in that episode when he sees it? Oh no, I'm thinking about something else.
I think you're thinking of Mad Love, where he kind of like laughs to like freak out Harley and everything.
Oh wait, I think I'm thinking about the one. I think it's that one right there, Joker's favorite, where he scares the guy, then the guy scares him at the end.
Right, where Joker tries, the dude's trying to kill, Joker's trying to kill the dude, and the dude actually scares Joker by actually trying to kill him.
Yeah, he stands up for himself. And,
Yeah,
Joker runs to Batman, and Batman's like, "That's pretty funny."
you're like, he's crazy. Don't you see how crazy he is? I'm like, no, I don't. But yeah, guys, that is our commentary on Nothing to Fear. We got a lot of good episodes to come. Our next episode on the list is Pretty Poison, which pretty much gives us our introduction to Poison Ivy. And we also get a little more Harvey Dent action in that episode, which is great because, again, this show really teased Harvey's, sudden turn to becoming Two-Face. And trust me, once we get to the Two-Face episode, which is one of my favorite episodes, it's going to be a lot more fun. So again, guys, thank you so much for listening in on this commentary. Tex, where can everybody find you?
So you can find me on Twitter at the Detective, and you can find me on YouTube as Detective.
And you can find me, as always, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch at Blackwing2040. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Blackwing2040. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to be notified whenever a new video goes up or whenever I go live on YouTube. But as always, guys, I am Vengeance, I am Darkness, I am Blackwing. Stay golden.